But I always had a dream, and I always knew I was doing something wrong by introducing people to the spirituality, by introducing them to personal development, by making sure their relationships was good, but they couldn't make no money. And so I was always like, man, God, something's missing. And God like, yeah, the making money part is missing. And so somebody came to me once, was like, E.T., what is it? Is it God or is it money? I said, get as much as both of them as you can. I'm being honest. No, I want to change somebody's perspective. Get as much money as you can possibly get. Do you know a lot of y'all, you're going to have a long conversation with God. Yeah, you're going to have a long conversation with God because God is going to show you economically what you should have made and what you made while you were on the earth. And I want you to understand something. I need you to understand that money is not about money. But if you are as gifted as you say you are, if you the head and not the tail like you say you are, if you above and not beneath like you say you are, if you a royal priesthood like you claim you are, oh, you missed what I just said. If you all of that, then what you should be able to do and attract should be much more than living from check to check. Hey man, we got two problems. We got one problem, either you're not operating in your anointing or you're not stewarding properly, and both of them are a problem. Hey man, come on, somebody talk back to me. I'm talking to you, I'm telling you, because the gifts that he put inside of you were to make room for you. But you ain't using your gifts because you focusing on what other people are telling you you should and should not do. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to honestly say, hey God, how much money should I produce with all the gifts that you've given me? I'm not on no money's tip. God already told me, son, you should be a billionaire. God is like, son, I didn't super anointed you. I didn't just gave you an anointing out of this world, son. I didn't gave you a gift, son. Now, the problem is you're not making money because you're one-dimensional. You just keep worrying about heaven, and I need you to focus on earth. No, can I just be honest? God was like, you so worried about heaven that it's some opportunities you missing on earth. You gonna get here when you get here, and when you get here, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's on me. But there's some stuff you're supposed to be doing down there, that's on you. Oh, I'm trying to say it simple so you can get it. You so focused on getting to heaven, you so focused on spiritual things that you're no earthly goods. Come on, son, listen to me. And this is why y'all should be excited. Not only are we gonna get to $1 billion, you ought to be excited because there's no way to get to a billionaire without helping you get to a millionaire. Oh, y'all just missed that. Y'all missed that whole thing. Me making $1 billion ain't got nothing to do with me. Me making $1 billion is empowering you. And when I empower you and you take off, and I got 20,000 people in the earth handling their business, do you understand how we made the New York Times bestsellers list? We wasn't on nobody's show, y'all. We wasn't on nobody's radio. Didn't nobody write about us. We made it because we poured into you, and then you poured back into us. Maybe you don't know who you are. You got to understand who you are. Because the old ET would have did 300, 500, and filled this whole place up. I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to teach you who you are. The old me would have did $300, $400, $500 and had 4,000 people in here. God says, don't do that. You thought you came here for a conference. We're attached together now, y'all. Our movement and our ministry and everything we do. Well, y'all miss what I just said. Y'all miss what I just said. I just told you, God said, don't bring them 4,000 in here. Half of them ain't about nothing anyway. Don't bring them in here. Don't bring them around them. Don't you do that to them. Don't worry about the multitude. We ain't about to change the world with the multitude. We about to change it with the few. We don't need 4,000. Pay attention to how they drink water. And if they're not drinking it right, don't invite them. Make sure they're drinking it right, because we about to change the world. Hallelujah. So I need you to understand something. I don't care what they tell you. If you're in this room, I don't care what they told you. I don't care what they say. You made it in the room. Oh, and I'm excited because I made it in the room. Oh, you're not hearing me? I don't got no past. I'm blessed. Okay, y'all missed it. David's son said, God, I'm not even worthy to lead such a people. Now, listen to me very closely. It's gonna be a lot of slides. The main slide is you better figure out who you are before we get out of here. Because a lot of you, because you don't know who you are, you dummying down, you shrinking, you talking too much. Some of y'all, for real, every time you go, you just talk. Why? Because you don't know who you are. We don't need all that talking, we need execution. But when you don't know who you are, you talk to try to convince people to believe you are. Shut up and just get on the New York Times bestsellers list. Just shut up and do the LA Times. Just shut up and get on USA Today. Just shut up and grind and let your grind speak for you. We ain't got to tell them who we are. We just keep grinding and they gonna figure it out. Because you told them. Okay, we're gonna get back to the slide. Y'all gotta hear this part. You're missing it. I didn't tell them. You told Barnes & Nobles that we was the best. You told Barnes & Nobles that Barnes & Noble said this is the #1 book at Barnes & Noble. I didn't call and tell them that. You told them when you showed up and you got the book. You told them when you bought all the books. Come on, somebody. You told Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble's like, who is he? Listen to me. I believed in you so much that I didn't even put my face on the cover of the book. Oh, you better hear what I just said. I didn't even put my face on the cover. I didn't even want them to know who I was. I trusted that you was going to tell them who I was. You just going to snatch them jokers off like, give me these, right? Y'all only got 5? Some of y'all was irate. Y'all got 5? And you only gonna order 5 more? You better get 100. Somebody called and ordered 100. I need 100. Don't bring them to my house. I need 100 in Barnes & Nobles, and I need to come and get them so you can see who he is. Don't bring them to my house. Oh, y'all missed what I just said. Do y'all know who y'all are? And if you knew who you were, you stop shrinking. And you stop worrying about what they think about you. No, listen to me very closely. We're going to change this world. Your life going to change. As soon as you realize who you are and you get in alignment, everything's going to change. So let's go there again. So we start here. Most of y'all got to start with your pain points because you don't know how powerful you are. So let's start with the pain point. Let's go again. Put that up for me on the screen. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write your pain point down, and I want you to write down the thing that God is asking you to do. When you leave this room, like, nope, I'm not living from check to check no more. And here's the cool thing. What's the pain point, right, that this conference can help you solve? Here's the cool thing. You don't need to do none of this. You just need to be honest with God about it. What goals can the conference help you achieve? Yeah. And for some of you, it's a leverage question. How will you leverage what you learned this weekend and take it to